All right, so guys, everyone out in the Pokemon world, out just in the world in general, we are doing episode 5 of the KnE podcast. We've been having fun. K-Man was on holidays last week, so we had a special co-host, Goatman, super awesome guy. But K-Man, you're back. We're excited to have you back on here and rocking and rolling. How was your vacation? That's the big thing. How was your vacation?
Bro, vacation was great. Went to Panama City Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
And man, hit the beach every day, right? Because you kind of have to, right?
Yeah.
Got to go fishing because I love fishing, and you know, kind of a goal of mine is to just fish as many places as I can.
Fair enough.
And catch as many different species, and do all that. So I was able to go fishing out there. I didn't catch that much, but I didn't get skunked. So I'm happy with it.
You didn't get skunked, and that's the big thing. That's the big thing right there, right?
Yeah.
You didn't get skunked.
Absolutely.
We're gonna go with Tony. Tony's gonna be my name. And then we're gonna go with our rival's gonna be K-Man. Unless...
That's right. I like it. No, I like it.
Alright, here we go. Hey.
I mean, I would win, so the game's not as accurate, but
Oh, you would win, so the game's not as accurate. Alright, so that's awesome. That's awesome. We had a good, entertaining holidays. We all need that. We all need that little break from reality, if you will, and just enjoy ourselves, right? And that's good that you had that. That's good. So I'm gonna kick this one off with a banger. All right. And you know me about the Pokemon fan theory and all that stuff. I got another one for you.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ash's Pikachu has always been max level. From the very beginning.
At 100.
Has always been at 100. All right. Now here, reason why. One, he just straight up disobeys Ash from the get-go. Now we're not saying that's why, but that is a thing. That's saying that the Pokemon is over the level to listen to Ash, right? Ash needs some badges to be able to catch up. We understand that, right? We get that. We understand that. Reason number 2. He only starts listening to him after they have the massive bonding experience when they fight the flock of Spearows. Now, that's not what I'm talking about right now. What I'm talking about is Pikachu uses a move when fighting that flock of Spearows that it should not know as a level 5 or 6 potential Pokemon starter Pokemon. It uses Thunder. Thunder's a move that Pikachu does not learn until in the 40s in the original games.
Yeah.
So the fact that it knew Thunder and it was able to do that strong of attack from the beginning tells us that Pikachu is not a low-level Pokemon. He can't be. It can't be a low-level Pokemon. It has to be a very high level. And so the theory is that Pikachu is max level. The theory is Pikachu was actually Professor Oak's original Pokemon. That's the theory.
Yeah.
Pikachu was Professor Oak's original Pokemon. He gave him to Ash because Ash was late and wasn't able to get one of the other starters. Right? Pikachu does not listen to him off the go at all. Like straight up, just like, nah, not gonna happen. Right? And then uses that move. Those are a couple of key indicators that Pikachu is definitely a lot higher than a level 5 or 6 Pokemon.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's legit. I think it's a legitimate concept. I really do.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, I think it's a good concept. I don't know about necessarily being at level like 100 though, because he does technically learn new moves without using like the little TMs and stuff.
That is a flaw to the whole thought process. I agree with that. That is one flaw to the entire thought process. So he might not be max level, but he's definitely up at a level that is not a beginner Pokemon. He's definitely up because in the original games, I believe it's like level 44 you learn Thunder or something like that. Yeah. So if you're learning Thunder at level 44 or something, I believe, I know I might be wrong, but I believe it's 44. So if you're learning Thunder, if he knows Thunder, then he's got to be at least around level 50.
I definitely think that he is beyond the level of just a new Pokemon, and especially because he doesn't listen. And even though Professor Oak is like, oh, he can, Pikachu, this particular one is different and everything, it's still kind of like, it still kind
Yeah.
of doesn't explain too well why that happens.
Yeah. We're talking Quill, we're talking about Pikachu, Ash's Pikachu, on how Ash's Pikachu is not a basic level Pokemon. It is actually a high level Pikachu, and how it potentially is Professor Oak's original Pokemon. And he just gives Ash Pikachu at the very beginning, because Ash was late to get one of the other starters, but gets Pikachu instead, and that he's actually, because there's a few things that make make it legit, but at the same time, like Kamen was saying, there's a couple of things that kind of disprove it as well. But the fact that he knows Thunder at the very start, and the fact that he won't listen to Ash at all, tells us that he's not a level 5 or 6. He's got to be up in the 40s to 50s. He's got to be. But yeah, though, so that's Pikachu. What about you, man? What do you got? What do you got? You got any like new things that you've heard about? Ooh, hold on.
Oh, you got something?
Have you opened any of your 151s?
I did. I opened them on stream, so
I missed that.
I did it on the 23rd. It was my birthday. I did some 151 opening, and I did a raid. Raid took a little bit. It was a long stream because it took a while to actually get people to do it, and I got on. Some people sent me an invite asking for help to do something, and unfortunately, Destiny's been getting DDoS attacked like crazy by
that's
people
shitty.
with no life. People with no life, and so we're getting kicked off, and we weren't able to complete like that part. And eventually, finally, like one of my buddies messaged me and was like, "Hey, you wanted to do this raid? Do you still want to do that?" And I was like, "Yes." So I went with them and did the raid with them.
Yeah.
And got to do the whole Root of Nightmare raid on in Destiny. But yeah, I got some good hits out of it, man.
What'd you get?
I did get the Altart Charmander.
Ooh, let's go.
So I got the Altart Charmander. I got a Charizard EX, but not the full art or the Altart. I got a Golem EX. I got the full art Alakazam.
Ooh.
Full art Alakazam EX, and the Venusaur EX, not the full art. And then after that, I hit I got several of the hollow energies. Like I got 2 fighting hollow energies, 2 fire, and 1 steel.
Nice. So I picked this up, the poster collect. I have my ETB coming. Apparently I had to order it online, so I'm not going to get it till like the beginning of October. And then I found out today when I walked into friggin' Walmart, they have them there at Walmart. I just could have went and bought one right then and there. So I ordered it online from Walmart, right, for them to ship it to me, right? And then I walk in today at Walmart, and I bought literally the poster collection. The reason why I bought the poster collection is because of the Charmander, the Charmander, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle cards. Like it's it's like $26, right?
Yeah, so those are promos, and the only way to get it is from like those set collections.
Yeah.
So I got that as well. I still haven't opened that one, and I haven't made the decision on whether or not I'm going to open up the promo or open up the poster for it yet.
Yeah. And then on top of buying that, I was there. I wasn't gonna buy myself another ETB because let's be honest. I also got this as well. I picked this up only because it's Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres.
Nice.
It's got 2 packs and it was like $15. I was like, I'll pick that up. And then I got this guy. This guy was $26. The poster collection was $26. Nice. I might go buy another one tonight, just so I have 2 of them, because I'll give one to my son.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got the ETB coming, and I'm planning on going to open them on probably our next episode when I get it all, and I have it all. I'll probably open them on the next episode. Nice. I'm super excited about it though, because like it's the original 151, man.
Yes.
It's the original 151, so that's what I'm excited about. I'm excited about that. No, we're not gonna nickname Eevee. We're not gonna nickname any of these guys. Well, maybe we will. Maybe we will. If someone comes in chat and wants to have a nicknaming contest, they can go ahead and do that. We'll rock and roll with that one. But so, I got that. I also picked up that ETB Obsidian Fieldlands, and I'm thinking of maybe doing start collecting them in sealeds with some of them, and just buy and just have it collected in sealeds, because the more I'm one of those people that when I do research, man, I dive in and I do fucking research. Like when I say research, I mean research. And the fact that some of these ETBs have gone for like $600 or $700 after. Right, and sealed ones, I'm like, you know what? What does it hurt to go and buy one for $80 and hold on to it, and just put it in, and just start building a wall behind me, right here, like in this corner right here.
Do you have GameStops at your up there?
Oh yeah,
Canada? I'm guessing you do, right?
Yeah.
Did you? So you may check with them. They may be out, but GameStop got exclusive GameStop promos.
They're in another city, so in order for me to go to GameStop, I literally have to go to another city. It's not just like down the street from me, and that's what sucks.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that sucks a little bit for me.
But yeah, I did pick up some stuff from GameStop. I ended up getting that promo.
Nice. But anyway, so like I said, I got the poster collection. I might go pick another one up just to have another one, like, and then we got the packs in there. I did tell my son, I went and got us a binder. We got this cool little binder here. I'm gonna show it to you as well. Cool little binder here. It holds like 460 cards, right? So we got this cool little binder right here. If you can see this, right? To hold all the cards.
Oh, I like it.
But I did tell him that, because I do know how expensive these cards can get and how much they can actually be worth, right? So I told him that one copy of every card goes into that binder. Any duplicates, unless they're the really, really expensive ones, he can play with.
Right.
So if we get duplicates, he can have fun with them all. And I'm also going to use these cards as in the D&D, the Pokemon D&D. Did I tell you about what I'm doing for the kids?
No.
Oh, I haven't told you what I'm doing for the kids? Oh man, you're gonna love this. I'm basically, okay, I know they have tabletop versions of the Pokemon game that you can play. We know this, right? Okay, they have like there's like little ones. Game? Like, no, not card game, like tabletop, as in like actual like a game, like a right? I'm turning Pokemon Yellow into a D&D session for my kids.
That's cool.
I'm going to take the entire campaign of Pokemon Yellow, and then I'm going to adjust it, but they're 6 and 4, so I have to make it simple. I can't make it really hard. I can't make it super difficult and complicated. It's going to be very basic and simple. And what we're going to do here, right, is basically they're going to get to pick a starter. So I now have my 3 starters right here. Boop, boop, boop. They're going to roll. Whoever gets the highest gets to pick first. And that's going to be their starter Pokemon. And when they go into the wild, I'm going to have them go from where we are now, like Pallet Town, into, is it Pewter City or Pewter Town?
I think it's City.
Pewter City? I can never remember that for some stupid reason. We're going to have them go into Pewter City, right? And on the way, they're going to go through all the grasslands and all stuff. And I'm going to set up random Pokemon encounters while they do this, okay? The random Pokemon encounters while they do this, and they'll have the chance to catch those Pokemon in the thing to build their team, right? And like there'll be multiples of them. And then the way I have it set up is as you can see on these right here. I'm gonna show real quick. Yo, Mojo, what's going on? You bet. We stream our podcasts over here, Mojo. That's what we do. We stream the podcast over here, bud. And then I put it up on YouTube. It's just easier that way. So here. See how on here, like, you know how they have the hit points up there? I'm taking the 0 away. So the 0 is going to leave, and they're only going to have the 7. So Charmander on there says 70 hit points. They're going to have 7 hit points. And then each of them are going to get a D6. And wherever they roll, that's the amount of damage they will do to the Pokemon that they're fighting. If they KO the Pokemon, they will have the ability to roll a D4 to catch it. But if they KO a Pokemon, they have to roll a 50% or above. It's actually going to be easier to catch a Pokemon that's not KO'd than it would be to KO a Pokemon and catch it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you KO it and I give you a D4, you have to roll a 3 or 4 to catch the Pokemon and have it added to your party. If you KO it and you don't pass that roll, the Pokemon now leaves, right?
Yeah.
And then goes away, and now you have to try to get another random encounter to catch that Pokemon again, if you can. But if they do damage to said Pokemon, say they do damage to a Pidgey and it's got 60 HP, which means 6 HP, what will happen in that scenario is they will have the ability to roll their D6. Say they get a 5, and then do 5 damage to it, then has 6 hit points. Now has 1 hit point left. Now all they have to do is basically, essentially, as long as they roll that dice, they will catch the Pidgey. Because every 25% life that goes down, it takes it down a notch. So you just have to get that number and above to catch the Pokemon. So if it's 100%, you need a 4. If it's 75%, you need a 3 or a 4. 50%, a 2, 3, or 4. 25%, basically a 1 and above. So it's essentially, if you get it down to 25%, you pretty much guarantee catch that Pokemon. They then get it, and when they go fight a boss or they fight a gym trainer or something like that, they can pick which one they want to send out. There'll be no healing. There'll be no like having to get Pokeballs and all that stuff. That'll make it way too complicated for a 4 and a 6-year-old, right? So we're just gonna make it very basic, very basic. But that's essentially what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give them the ability to learn how to play D&D through the Pokemon campaign.
Yeah, no, I think that's phenomenal, man. I think that's a good way to get them introduced to that. And
exactly.
I
think they would absolutely love it, man. Just absolutely love it. I'm super excited about it. I'm making the whole thing. I've already done all the rules and everything like that. I've got all my D&D books just over here sitting on the thing because I've been like doing nothing but D&D stuff for a solid like last couple of weeks. I'm super excited about it. I got a bunch of like Bristol board down here that I'm gonna draw on for like Pewter City and like Pallet Town and like Viridian Forest. I'm gonna draw the Viridian Forest, so they have to like move through the forest and like get to the next area, and that's where they'll have the random encounters. It's gonna be, oh dude, I'm so excited about it. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for the kids.
I think it's gonna be great for them.
Now either they're gonna love it or they're gonna hate it. It's one or the other. That's where we're at right now with it. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Right? There's not going to be an in-between. Yeah. They're gonna be like, yeah, let's play this. Or they're going to be like, nah, let's not play this. Like, yeah, I'm not down.
I'm bored.
Yeah, I'm bored, right? But I'm going to get little characters. I'm going to find like little Ash characters or like little just characters that they can be in the game, like while playing the game. So they have their own little character they can walk through, and they'll have the physical cards in front of them. That's why anybody who sells any cards online right now, I've been looking, hey, do you have any of the original 151? And they're like, you mean base set? I'm like, no, not base set. These just have to be a Pokemon that's from the original 151, and it could be from any set. I don't care. I just need a bunch of those cards, so I have a bunch of them so I can reuse them, right?
Have you gotten on the app or whatnot?
I need to get on that app. It's an app, right?
Yeah. Let me send you the link, because if you join and then you end up purchasing something using the link that I send you, it'll end up giving us both money. But
okay.
The cool thing about that app, I mean, first of all, you can just search through it, see if you can find something. But there's usually people that are selling singles, and you can ask them like for something specific and to ask them to check through their collection, and if they're selling it, depending on how valuable it is or whatnot, lots of them will start bidding at $1. It is like an auction thing, unless they have some that are just in their buy it now and they call it their bin. But you can just purchase it straight up from them, and dude, I've gotten so much of my collection filled through that. Not to mention, lots of them will do giveaways to kind of help promote people coming to their streams and whatnot. And you don't have to pay anything if you win, right? If you win the giveaway, they just mail it to you.
They just mail it to you. Yeah. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. That would be cool.
And it's great, dude. Because, legitimately, I've won a whole ETB from it before, and graded cards, packs. I think I sent you that clip where I won a pack and Iona came in it.
Yeah. You did send me that.
$100 card. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? Oh, I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to go all the way back to Pallet Town. Yeah. Well, yeah, that they just do that in the game. They react to everything that's going on around you, right? But like I gotta go back to town, and I didn't go to the house. I have to go to this guy. But yeah, so that'd be so cool. Like so cool. Okay. You know, I don't want that. I want to know where the kid is. He's not in here. Where the hell is he? What the hell am I doing right now? No, that would be so. I definitely have to get on Whatnot. I have to start doing that kind of stuff because I really want to get a hold of a bunch of different cards and stuff if I can, right? Because let's be honest, it'd be nice to have all those cards and stuff. Here we go. This is what I have to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, man, you emailed me. You sent me an email. Oh, I see how it is. Nothing on it. All right. Now we leave again, I guess. I don't know, maybe. So yeah, so I'm super excited because they're gonna enjoy the game, and I want to get them to D&D. And then like I've been wanting to get back into D&D. My buddy Goatman does. He's doing a D&D sesh. He's gonna start doing D&D sessions on a regular basis, which is gonna be kind of cool. Did I go talk to Professor? I don't think I talked to Professor Oak. I think that's what it was. Go back here, talk to him. That's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go back here and give him the thing. And he's gonna be doing regular D&D sessions. And then I realized, I'm like, you know what? I really want to play D&D, but I don't know why I haven't gotten into it. I just watched the entire first 2 seasons of Vox Machina, and I'm like super obsessed with D&D right now. And I just want to fucking play some D&D, and I haven't been able to play any D&D. It's really been bugging me. Neverwinter. Have you ever played it?
No.
Do you like D&D?
So I do. Like I recently got done with like a full campaign with some friends, and he was the he was the DM for that, and it was great.
Yeah.
My dude was a wizard, like a cowboy wizard.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
He had like this whole southern thing going on, and he dual wielded wands.
Nice.
Dual wielding wands going on.
That's cool. That's cool.
So yeah, and it was hilarious because our main thing was just trying to, break the game and make it to where he was like, "You can't do that."
Yeah. No. Okay, so I always play a druid. I don't know why. It's just a druid is what I play. All right. I like the druid. I hang with the druid. All right. Now.
Yeah.
Neverwinter is a game that you can get on the Xbox and play for free. It's a free online game. It's basically D&D in game format. You make a character, you learn some stuff, you find parties in the game to go around raiding and all that stuff. You find wizards and bards and everything. Neverwinter's basically a game version for D&D, like a video game version for D&D. It's a big it's an MMORPG, massive.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna start trying to play that because I think that'll be a lot of fun. I think I play it on my tablet too. I think it's one of those things I can just play in like the background if I want. But there's this one move that I do, and I pissed off my DM the last time I did it. It's called heat metal, right? A level 3 druid can learn heat metal, and what I would do, he hated me for it. If we were fighting someone that had like plate mail on, I would heat their plate mail with it.
Yep.
And then I would turn into a horse or something and run away. Because by the time they got their plate mail off, they would die.
Right.
So the only way they could stop it was by breaking my concentration and getting me first. But as I'm a horse, there's no one in the game that can move as fast as I can as a horse. So every time I would do it, I would just dash away from them. So they wouldn't be able to get into contact or range of me to do what they need to do. So I would literally just like one-shot people, and my DM was getting so pissed because no matter what happened, he's like, "Can we just speed this up?" I'm like, "Yeah, we can speed it up if you want." He's like, "Okay, this guy's dead." I'm like, "That's what I thought." Ha sucker. He's like, he got mad. He pulled me aside one time after we were finished. He's like, "You gotta stop doing that, man." I'm like, "Why? Why? You're the one that you're the one that lets me do it. Why would I stop?"
Stop putting plate mail on your guys.
Yeah, stop putting enemies in the way that are wearing full suits of fucking metal. Like, that's your problem, not mine. Scyther!
So what's funny is one of our guys kept getting hit with that. Like, he kept getting hit with heat metal. Well, I say it happened once, and then from then on, it was like, you gotta watch out for this, because he had full, and our DM hit him with heat metal like that.
Yeah.
And it was brutal. We're just doing everything to keep him alive,
That's how it is, man. That's how it is. But I'm super excited about it. I'm gonna start playing Neverwinter. It is a big MMO kind of game. So like, if you wanted to jump on to, and like we can get a bunch of us together and do it, that'd be freaking awesome. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, do I go here? Do I go here? No. Do I go here? No. Maybe I go back over here. Maybe I have to go. Now where do I go? But yeah. So Scyther. Mojo is Scyther. Yeah, you're Scyther, Mojo. Wait, how'd you get Scyther? Did you just
put his name down as Scyther?
No, he didn't. He just
I
got.
think he did it before.
Oh,
I think he did it before though.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did. But it's cool that you got Scyther. Yeah.
Scyther's his favorite one, so
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did you get Scyther out of all? Because the amount of Pokemon that are in this on this thing right now, I have like 700 and something Pokemon on this thing. So the fact that he got Scyther, his favorite one right away, was suspicious. But he, yeah, like you said, he may have actually like done it so like he has it from before, because it doesn't show up in chat that he made that thing, unless he did it and then erased it and did Scyther, because he is a mod, so he could have probably erased it. But yeah, so
that does sound like Mojo.
That does sound like something Mojo would do, right?
Yep.
Oh man, have you played much Starfield? No, I choose it and jumping around. Oh. So have you played any Starfield?
Me, so I started a campaign or
Yeah.
a gameplay, and I just got distracted by Destiny again. And
Fair enough.
By but just other stuff. I'll tell you what, it's also easy to get sucked into freaking watching too much YouTube and TikTok and stuff like that, man.
So
That's
easy.
Way too easy.
So easy, man.
So yeah, I ended up getting like distracted and
Yeah.
just stopped playing it. And it didn't last long. But the main thing is, like, I've just been on a grind to like achieve more in Destiny, because I do enjoy the game.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I've just got this drive right now to like actually enjoy all the aspects. So I'm trying to get more people. I'm trying to jump on more people's teams to like do raids and in-game stuff that I don't normally do, because it's harder content.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just trying to like. Plus, you know, they added some cool stuff. Like they finally added loadouts, so you can build your loadout.
Oh really?
And you can switch to it on the fly, dude.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, you can just you just tab over, select the loadout that you want. Right now, I'm working on like my 6th loadout. You know, I've got like 2 for Void, 1 for Solar, 1 for Arc, 1 for Stasis, and I'm working on my Strand one right now. And it's just for my Hunter. That's not even for my other characters. You know.
That's funny though. That's funny. That's crazy that you can do that though.
I've just been having fun, and of course, freaking Destiny. Like a huge thing is freaking Destiny fashion, dude. I will spend a good hour just trying to get my dude to look cool, so he can look cool while I'm playing. It's not even like I really get to see him that often, just when I'm doing like finishers and stuff. But still, he looks fly.
What are you talking about, Mojo? You say you killed Enmad's Gary? How?
Can you do attacks?
I don't think you can do attacks. I honestly think he's just like, he's trolling me right now.
What do we can do? Attack.
No, he's attacking.
Is he? How's he doing that?
How did you attack? What the hell, Mojo? He's got the stars flying around and the hearts and all stuff going around as well. I gotta learn how to do this shit.
I don't even know how he's doing that.
I don't know what I was doing either.
Anything in chat.
Okay, so remember how a while ago we talked about the reason why in Pokemon all the trainers that come around, they're all kids. And the one theory that went into that has been in play for a while, that has actually been spoken about in the game, in the anime, is the war. the war that happened, and that's why you see like a lot of single parents. You see a lot of like just kids being trainers. You see a lot of this kind of stuff and stuff is about the war that's going on, and that's why it is. And you know what? The more and more you dive into it, the more and more realistic it sounds, and like you start to believe that that's a legitimate thing. Like the war's going on, and that's why all the trainers, all the people, because who would give a 10-year-old a Pokemon that can literally shock you to death?
Well, that, or like, I mean, dude, there's Pokemon that will like, I mean, nuclear level devastation
Yeah.
from some of their attacks.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, let's just give them to 10-year-olds.
You're telling me you gave that to a 10-year-old?
Right?
And you were fine with it?
You were okay with this? But yeah, so like the war thing, that was one theory that came up. I can't remember. I'm not 100% like invest in the war thing, but that's pretty fucking cool though. It's not gonna lie. That's like one of the things that came up. One of the things I want to get is I want to get a 3D printer. I want to start printing Pokemon. I think that'd be really cool. Like
that would be cool.
Yeah. So there's this one guy I came across TikTok, and he's absolutely unreal. Hold on, let me see if I can find his stuff and show it to you. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's the stuff. What is this? What is his name? Nostalgia. Nostalgian Studio. Nostalgian Juice. I don't know how to pronounce that. I feel like I'm stupid right now. It's Nostalgian. Right? Why am I fucking... Anyways, this guy does 3D models of the original Pokemon and like big things. I would love to learn how to fucking work with resin. I think it'd be so cool to learn to work with resin and start using resin and start building things like that. It's like sculptures and shit. Come on, give me a Nidoran. I don't want that Nidoran. I want the boy Nidoran, not the girl Nidoran. Oh, here's something for you. So, in the original Pokemon, we got... Oh shit, I'm fucking Rata. We got a boy version and a girl version of Nidoran. Right? Yep. And then later on, they brought in genders for all Pokemon, like genders. I'm so bad at this. What are you doing? There we go. They brought in genders, so like you can get a female Pikachu, a boy Pikachu, yada yada yada, all that kind of stuff, and with that, and the tail looks a little bit different, and there's some different colorations, but essentially it's the same Pokemon with some different things on it. But when it comes down to it, the Nidorans in the very first ones, they actually had a boy and a girl Nidoran, right? Like one of each gender, and they actually looked completely different. Essentially, different colors, different than that. At the end of the day, when they got it, like, you know what I mean? One looked more aggressive and one looked more feminine, if you will. What they're saying is, if those Pokemon were released in like when genders came out, which was like what, Platinum, or like when did genders start coming out? It wasn't Ruby. It wasn't Ruby and Sapphire. It was the one after that.
I know you could do it on Fire Red.
Yeah, the remakes. But I'm talking like the first time it actually ever showed up. I don't know if it was Fire Red, but all I'm saying though is the fact that, do you think that we would have two different looking Nidorans if they came out 4 years later?
I don't think so. Because like they do that for like a few Pokemon just as kind of like a fun thing, you know, like Nidoqueen, Nidoking, and a couple other ones. But I think they would still limit that because it's a lot of work to make to make
two different Pokemons.
Like you'd basically be doubling the work, you know. Right now, you've just got like a little bit extra work because you only got a few of them, but you would basically end up doubling it, you know, if you're having to do that with all the genders.
No, you know? What I'm saying though is I'm not talking about like doing it for all the genders. I'm talking about, do you think Nidoqueen would exist or Nidoking would exist if they came out 4 years later, where all they had to do was assign a gender to them instead of having them be two totally different looking Pokemon. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you think they would exist? Because other than that, though, they really don't have too many that look like. They don't have very many. They have Latios and Latias, or whatever it is. That's the boy in the. Yeah, there's only a few of them that actually exist, right?
Yeah.
So since there's only a few of them that actually exist, do you think they would have?
I guess there'd be a possibility to not have those because essentially, Nidoking and Nidoqueen are the same. I mean, they're identical, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that like there is a possibility that they would not have those.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a possibility that they would not exist, which is crazy if you think about it to me. That they would not exist, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. But that's the Pokemon world right now. That's the Pokemon world. We got a lot going on here. I'm super excited for the 151. I might even go, to be honest, now that Walmart, I see they have the ETBs, I might just go buy another one and see if I can cancel the one I did online. Right?
I mean,
because like what is it now? It's the 27th.
Bad option.
I'm like, let's put it this way. I'm not looking to get my ETB until next Tuesday.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
Like, I can check right now. Here, let me go in the email and see if they got like an update for like the ETB. But like, that's messed up, man. Where are you? Where? Come on, you were just. Is this one right here? No. Hold on. Viewer managed transaction. But yeah, like they didn't send it or any of that stuff, and now it's on its way. And you know what's real confusing? I'm not gonna lie. Playing Pokemon the card game. It's so fucking confusing, man. Mind you, I guess Magic is also pretty confusing at the very start. When you start playing it, then you realize what you can do in on that. But like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, gotcha. No! I don't want to fucking Weedle.
I think Magic is way more confusing. Like,
I know, but I guess I just need to learn it. Because when I'm looking at it, I've been trying to play it, and it's just, I don't know, I just don't get it. I don't understand it on how to play everything properly. You know what I mean? Like how to attach how your Pokemon come out, because like it looks like when you get a Pokemon, you're able to just put them on the field right away. Like not battling, but put them into like your little box, right?
So you have your bench, right, which is the one below.
Yeah.
And you have like your active Pokemon. So like the first one the first basic Pokemon that you play, that you're able to play, you put in your active spot. Right?
Yeah.
Because he's your first Pokemon. Everything else after that goes on your bench, right?
Yeah.
Now, unless you have like an item or something like that to help switch out your Pokemon, it takes an energy cost to switch out. So you would just check on the bottom of the level, or on the bottom of the card where the retreat cost is, and so you have to put those energies on your Pokemon, or you have to have those energies on your Pokemon to be able to basically get rid of them and retreat your Pokemon to put a new Pokemon out there, right?
Okay.
You can apply, I think it's 1 energy per round, unless there is extenuating circumstances, whether it's a move that lets you apply them, or a trainer card or support card that lets you apply more Pokemon, or more energies. And then from there, it's just, having the right energies to attack.
Okay.
Needing to do enough damage to attack. Once you knock out the Pokemon, if it's a regular Pokemon, you get 1 prize card. If it's like an EX or something else, you get like 2 prize cards.
And so the idea is to either clear your opponent's bench or get all your prize cards, right?
Yeah. So there's multiple ways of winning. Clearing your opponent's bench is one, and getting all the prize cards is one.
Yeah.
And then making them mill their deck out so that
Yeah.
they can't draw any more cards.
Yeah, like in
There's a
Magic,
way-
same idea.
Yeah, yeah. So that's another way. So if you're able to collect all your prize cards, you win. If you're able to knock out all their Pokemon without them having any other Pokemon, you win.
Okay.
So there's a few ways of winning. It's not too terrible. I think the only thing that kind of gets confusing is just keeping track of, you know, all the different stuff, like all the different ways that Pokemon work together and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
making sure that because there's some moves which, again, I haven't played in a while, but at least for a while there are some moves that you can only use once per game. You know, like the EX moves or something like that. Like you can only use once per game. So once you use those, like you can't use anymore during that entire game. So if your opponent uses it, you gotta just kind of use just a counter, you know, or like a coin or something to indicate this move has been used, and so you can't use it anymore and stuff like that.
So if your opponent uses it, you can't use it?
No. If your opponent uses it, they can't use it anymore. So you just kind of keep track of that.
So okay,
And
so
so
you
I mean,
you each get one of those moves. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It was either during V Star or EX or something like that. But the point is, you know, you get a single,
Okay.
use of it.
Oh no, like I said,
But-
now that you're explaining to me, I personally think friggin' it's more complicated. Come on, I'm only in this area right now because I know Bulbasaur spawns in this area, and I want to do my original 6 pump, which is gonna be Pikachu, Pidgey, Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander. That's my original pump. Oh, there he is!
Oh, nice. Get him.
Get him!
Get him.
Yeah, here we go,
Get
Bulbasaur. Bulby.
Don't lose him.
Right in the face, right in the mommy daddy button. No, yeah, so I don't know. I've been trying to. Oh, I thought you were gonna fucking run away. Oh, that would have not been fun. Oh, you little candy. Little candy. Oh, excellent! Let's go! Give me that Bulby, baby. Let's go! You. Oh. He jumped out. He jumped out. Use that. There we go. And that's way over. Aha, great throw. No, but so at the end of the day, yeah, I'll learn how to play the game, but to be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna have anyone to play with. Maybe I'll learn how to play it when my son starts actually playing the Pokemon game and I can play with him, right? But
Yeah.
like you said before, there's so many games you want to play, but then you get reinvested in the games that you played originally. I've been having that same issue too. I was drawing away from Apex for a little while there. I want to just play some regular games. Right? I didn't want to play Apex anymore. I want to play some other stuff. And I ended up drawing back into, okay, so first of all, I'm going to transfer this Pikachu out for the other one because this Pikachu's bigger. So the Pikachu's going to do more damage. Okay, then we're going to go over here. We're going to Bulby. We're going to add to the party and get rid of you. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and let's just put the Weedle in there. It's like, let's add Weedle in there. I'm going to get rid of the Eevee. I'm not using Eevee anymore. I don't like use. You guys might think it's controversial, but I don't want to use the Eevee. Eevees are going to be on me the whole time, so I'm not going to use Eevee. You can't evolve that Eevee.
Oh, you can't. Oh,
that
well,
Eevee,
get it
it's that's your Eevee that is just part of the game. So you can't. What the hell is that? Oh, that's a Kahuna. But you can't evolve that Eevee, so there's no point in running with that. There's no point in running with it, right? You got to catch a different one. There we go. Let's fight, baby. But
you got to do your work to be able to be in here.
So I started playing Apex again, and I haven't even touched Starfield. It's not because it's a bad game. It's just I really enjoy playing Apex, and I just want to play that game a lot, and I really do love playing. I love the game, and I've been playing Bangalore lately, and I've been having a lot of fun with Bangalore. Let's go poison thing.
I get it, man.
It just makes it more difficult. makes it more difficult because I want to play that. But now I want to start playing Neverwinter. And to be honest, if it's just like D&D and you can find like random people in the world to like do dungeons with, and like you're all like and group up and like join like parties and like and guilds and stuff like that, you don't even know how much fun I'm gonna have with that game. Like, especially if you can play it. I wonder if you can play it on through Xbox Game Pass on your tablet, because that's a possibility. Oh man, you best believe I'll be playing that game a lot.
Right.
And if you like D&D and you want to be part of another game, Goatman's doing this. He's setting up this thing as a dungeon manager, master, but it's not one of those that you have to show up every single time. It's going to be like a piece and parcel of like a big world. Does that make sense? So if you miss 1 or 2 weeks or a month of not being able to make it to like the session while we're all online, then you miss it. But it's not like you're going to lose out on anything. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you're still gonna have the ability to do everything you want to do and all that stuff. So it's not like you're gonna lose out on what's going on, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so we've talked about the 151s and how excited we are about that. We talked about Pikachu being way over leveled for Ash at the very beginning, which is absolutely like it's legit. Like, I honestly think it's legit. Like, I think there's holes in it, but there's holes in every theory. But I think that's an actual legitimate theory. I think that Pikachu was another person's Pokemon, possibly and most likely Professor Oak's, and he's like a level 50. And the only reason why Pikachu listens to him is because of the whole Spearow incident, and they had that bonding moment. Because when he uses Thunder, that tells you right there, he cannot be a low level. He's not a low level Pokemon. You can't learn that move at level 5 or 6. So, I don't know. Yeah, there's holes you can poke in it, but you know what I mean. Destiny, how's Destiny treating you though? Like I know you've been enjoying it a lot lately. How's the new expansion?
So Lightfall, well, it was fun. I actually need to complete Lightfall on my Titan.
Yeah.
I haven't completed it on it yet. There was recently this game-breaking bug where it was just... It was hilarious. You could put one archetype of gun into another one. So I basically had an auto rifle that shot shotgun shells.
Oh, you were telling me? Yeah, you were telling us that. Jeez.
At auto rifle range. So it was nutty. Like, the game got broken in one of the best possible ways. You know, like...
Yeah.
Me and another friend went through a dungeon and did it flawless, so we didn't die a single time, and completed it. That was a ton of fun. You know, really hard to get like a flawless like that, but with those guns, I mean, we just were melting bosses.
Nice. You know? Well, yeah, think about it. You got a friggin' 30-round assault rifle firing shotgun shells instead. Like, was it 30 rounds of shotguns?
Yeah. Yep.
Jeez.
Yeah. It was full mag, dude. Just one. And the thing is, you know, a shotgun is a special, so it hits harder.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you remember the movie? You remember the movie Expendables, right?
Yes.
When Terry Crews comes running through and just fucking lights everybody up with the friggin' AA-12s. The doof 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 doof.
It was like that, dude.
That's what I'm imagining in my head right now. What you guys were doing, like just running through, just doof 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 doof.
The only thing was, it was firing way faster than an A, because, like, I mean, dude, it's because the auto rifle that you were able to put it on, it's just the frame on it is ridiculous, dude.
Jesus,
ridiculous. So
that's funny. Fun. That's funny.
The only thing that's kind of like treating us bad right now in Destiny are these people that don't have a life and they're
DDoSing shit at your servers.
DDoS it. Yeah, so
that's no good, man.
Destiny's got to get that kind of wrapped up and fixed, corrected, because it's brutal. It is not fun to play with, right? You know, when that's happening.
Yeah.
You're sitting there and you know, you're trying to have fun, and it's just one after the other, just attack, and you can't get anywhere, you know?
No, you can't. Okay, so there's one rumor I have heard, and I hope it happens, is the new Pokemon Legends game. Right? And I hope they keep doing it. But they're talking that the new Pokemon Legends game that's going to be coming out, they were saying was going to be Pokemon Indigo, not Indigo, Johto, Pokemon Legends Johto, so it would be like the very first, right? But there's now evidence that's saying it's not going to be that. It's going to be the Uno, or how you say that? Unova. It'll be Pokemon Unova is actually what's gonna be coming up, because there hasn't been a black and white game in a long time. But they're talking about it's gonna be Pokemon Legends Unova. Instead of being Arceus was the first one, and then Unova is gonna be the second one that we're gonna get, and then we're gonna get another one later on. But it is looking like every 2 or 3 years we're gonna get a Pokemon Legends game, which is gonna come out, and that's absolutely, if I'm being 100% honest, I'm stoked on that, because the Pokemon Legends games are absolutely just gorgeous. They're amazing. Right. I like how they're done. I think it's the best way they've done a Pokemon game in a very long time. You know what I mean? Like, come on, where's that Pokeball? Where's the Pokeball? Okay, there it is. There we go. Picked it up. You know what I mean? I think it's hands down one of the best setups they've done in, like, I don't know, fuck ever, man. It's so inviting and so entertaining. Why can't I find my way out of this damn place? Oh, I gotta go down. That's right. No, I don't want to catch a Pidgey. So I hope they do that. I want to see Johto, if I'm being 100% honest. I don't want to see Unova. I'd rather see Johto, because yet again, it always goes back to the original 151. And I'm so glad they released this set, man. I'm gonna have so much fun collecting it. I'm not gonna lie. Me and my son collecting it. Don't go over there yet. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's change this up, because I need to.
Where's Mojo attacking me?
Mojo's attacking you now?
Attack him back? Bro, he just
knocked
my guy out.
You're gonna have to look it over. To be honest, you're gonna have to look up how, or at least ask him to like explain it before he starts doing it and just starts attacking us. Why, Mojo? Why? Anyway, so is there any theories that you've come across that you think are pretty interesting or awesome that you want to discuss right now? Anything at all?
So not necessarily theories, right? Well, I guess a little bit of a theory. But one of the things that has been on my mind is, you know how a lot of see, okay, so he's got to be doing it some way by hiding it, because he just attacked me.
I know.
And he put the command in there.
All right, maybe try it. Maybe try it back.
He can't hug you.
Hey, how did I type something?
No, I think that's just your thing saying that it requires a valid command from Mojo.
Oh. Oh, he's over here hugging my character right now. What the hell? All right, here we go. That's it.
So do you do it like that, or do you have to do the @ command?
Get out of here!
Oh, taking us all out.
Bomb the way! Don't ask me why I fucking do that. It's too much fun. It's too much fun. But yeah, so we have the. What were you saying? You were saying something.
Oh, so anyways, yeah. So you know how like a lot of Pokemon is like a lot of the designs are from the like just real life animals, right?
Yeah.
And
based off of real life
they
animals.
take their designs, and they take their designs for like the regions from like different countries and stuff like that. Yeah, I think the most recent one was like Brazil, from Scarlet Violet or something like that.
Okay.
But what was cool is how like shinies are technically also derived from that. And so the theory is that shiny Pokemons is most of them are essentially kind of like doomed to die unless you, the trainer, find them and catch them. And like they're really rare because they are like those Pokemon with mutations.
Mutations in
Kind
the
of
wild,
like,
yeah.
yeah, mutations in the wild. So kind of like a piebald python or a or white deer. Typically a deer, doesn't have that because they're supposed to blend in and camouflage with
Yeah.
the area around them. And so white deer, especially a full-grown white deer, are really rare because they're usually taken out very early by predators.
Yeah, because they're
And
seen. They're seen.
so
They're able to be picked up. Okay.
yeah, and so uh, most shiny Pokemon were almost doomed to certain death, kind of like a shiny Pidgey or something like that, if not for the trainer coming by, finding them, catching
Yeah.
them, and making them one of theirs.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. That makes sense. So what you're saying is like essentially us hunting for shinies is saving their lives.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I can dig that. I can dig that.
And and what's cool is like I started looking at some of them and like of just like this real life inspiring, because you got like the caterpillar that inspires Caterpie and stuff like that,
Yeah.
But there's like the blue sea slug. One of them is
Ooh.
like the
Yeah.
Glaucus or something like that.
Yeah.
That I don't know if it's been made official, but it looks like it's the inspiration for like Lugia or something like that, and they just look sick.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. I know when you're talking about. They're super poisonous.
Yeah, I was about to say. Apparently, they're like super dangerous and whatnot.
Yeah, they are.
They don't really attack people, but they're like super deadly.
No, their venom is super deadly. So yeah, like you said, they don't really attack people, but if they did, woo-wee.
Yep.
Mojo has challenged K-Man to a duel with a buy-in of 0. Type accept or decline within 50 seconds. K-Man, that's you.
All right. Oh wait, I gotta do this.
Here we go. Oh, come on, man. No, I want the fucking Magikarp. So the duel.
I was about to say, how do I attack? Oh, my guy just automatically does it?
Yeah, I think it's just a fight.
Am I hugging him?
Oh no. Yo, Mojo, you ain't got this, baby. You're done, Moj. KO. Oh, you shredded him. Shredded him.
He's gone.
Oh no. Oh no. No way. You like shredded him, bro. Jesus.
Right.
So aggressive.
Counter-strike.
GG's. Okay.
Oh man, it's been fun.
Yeah, buddy, it's been fun. All right, Tess, thank you all for hanging out, guys. I really do appreciate you all, but we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thanks for coming to the 5th episode of the KnE podcast, and just watch out for that to be posted every Friday at 9 a.m. It goes up, and it'll be next on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's right there in the link down below. If you go ahead and hit those buttons, it'll take you on over there. And K-Man, until next time, buddy, we're going to get some games in. I wonder what are you doing tonight? You have church, don't you?
Well, no. Last Wednesday was the last Wednesday for
Okay.
2 weeks, so
Okay.
I'm off tonight. I'm just washing clothes and. I'm trying to clear out some space in my room. I want to get this gun cabinet out of my room so I can actually
have some
put
stuff,
in some like shelves.
Yeah.
And have like more either game stuff or Pokemon stuff. because I got a big Pokemon collection.
That you want
That
to
I want
display.
to-
You want to display.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, I'll message you a little bit later, and maybe we can link up and we'll play some games tonight or something like that. We'll have some fun doing that or something.
Yeah.
If you're available, okay.
Yeah, you just let me know.
Okay, dude. You have a good rest of the night, bud.
You too.
Thanks every single one of you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Until next time, keep evolving.